Is Bitcoin a threat to global hyperinflation? An economist makes a prediction. Bernard Connolly, a British economist, has wrote an article titled How a Bitcoin Boom Could Lead to Hyperinflation. There, the author asserts that cryptocurrencies could have a detrimental influence on the global economy if central banks' authority is weakened. The author feels that this institution must intervene before it is too late to arrest the crypto bubble. Connolly noted that the world economy has already dragged itself into a precarious condition. At the turn of the 2000s, the United States Federal Reserve, led by Alan Greenspan, made a miscalculation that exacerbated the economy's imbalance. Greenspan stated at the time, "Thus, over these decades, there was a misallocation of capital that resulted in a consumption-spending imbalance. In other words, consumers overspent and were left with little savings to fuel demand for the dot-com era's new economy. Numerous assets will undergo a bubble phase over the next few decades. In some instances, such as equities, the author asserts that the bubble can be absolutely reasonable. This is because this asset class has no expiration date, its prices might continue to rise indefinitely. With negative yielding bonds and assets, a bubble is more difficult to rationalize." Connolly, on the other hand, feels that the crypto bubble fueled by Bitcoin and other digital assets could result in cataclysmic changes in wealth distribution. Unlike stocks, cryptocurrencies do not have a maturity date. As a result, its value can appreciate regardless of the time period specified. The author continues, "To what extent is Bitcoin responsible for future poverty and world destruction?" Connolly makes an excellent point about the inflationary tendency of fiat currencies. Bitcoin will either appreciate in perpetuity or it will not. There is no room for compromise. If the latter is accurate, the author argues that the price of BTC will eventually trend downward or will be supported by huge entities, such as central banks. On the other hand, if the price of Bitcoin continues to rise indefinitely, the cryptocurrency may become an asset that exhausts all of the world's productive capacity. Thus, a struggle might erupt between holders seeking to increase their BTC holdings and wealth, and in the process, they could impoverish everyone else. As a result, Connolly pleaded with world governments to intervene immediately. He asserted that the crypto bubble must be halted immediately. Otherwise, if central banks succeed in shutting down crypto, the entire economy could suffer. According to the author. However, if the bubble continues to build, they must grip the nettle and inflict losses now or face a future frantic dash to convert crypto assets into products and services, resulting in hyperinflation and the destruction of society. The cryptocurrency world has reacted adversely to Connolly's essay. Users and experts noted that the publication omits to mention the role of central banks and governments in the current economic outlook. Preston Pish, an author and Bitcoin advocate, answered as follows. "Prepare yourself for the following fabricated media headlines in the future. Bitcoin will have a catastrophic effect on the world economy. Without a doubt, central banks are to blame for this debacle. Period. They are responsible for global social turmoil, divisiveness, and wealth polarization, among other things." At the time of press, BTC is trading sideways at $33,493. To make a push and recapture greater ground, the first cryptocurrency by market cap must hold above $34,000 and $35,000.